It's 2018 and resolutions have been made. Not to fear, Ben Franklin will show you the way. We'll talk about it next on Healthy Republic. Hey everyone, I'm Katie, and welcome to the first Healthy Republic of 2018. We are kicking off the new year with something that I see every day as I sit at my desk. Every day, I look at this mug that asks a simple yet profound question. What good shall I do today? It really shouldn't be that difficult to answer. I'll work hard, I'll be nice to people, I'll follow the law. Simple. Yet this question's intent goes much deeper. The question is derived from the one and only Benjamin Franklin, a man known to some as a great founding father, and to others as that guy who had a kite and he discovered electricity or something. Either way, he is a historical figure worthy of some airtime. This specific quote delves deeper into a topic many of us think about on a regular basis, and I would hope all of us think about this time of year, right after the beauty and joys of Christmas and into the new year when we hope to be better than last year. And after the last year our country has had, asking what good we shall do is of utmost importance. So where did the question come from, and how do we move forward with it? The question was found in the 1791 autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. However, it came about much earlier. At just 20 years old, circa 1726, Franklin developed a list of 13 names of virtues which he planned to follow in hopes of attaining perfection. And I'll give you the spoiler right now, he never did attain perfection. However, Franklin developed this list encouraging himself to first break bad habits in order to establish good habits. In Franklin's viewpoint, we must put in the work and change our bad habits before we can claim any form of moral achievement. He advocated for focus on one virtue at a time to become master of each and remain attentive. Franklin intentionally began his list of 13 with the virtue of temperance. Here's what he said, quote, "Eat not to dullness, drink not to elevation," end quote. Think about the typical New Year's resolutions. More often than not, they are to eat healthier, to put down the cheesecake, and maybe have a few less cocktails on Friday night. Now think of how these resolutions fail miserably by Valentine's Day, which, depending on your relationship status and or your views of that holiday, may mean a half dozen cocktails and an entire cheesecake. Franklin was a pretty smart dude. He knew that having the self-discipline against the primal urges to eat and drink too much would make following the other virtues just a little bit easier. So Franklin developed a journal to record his indiscretions. It was and is manly to have a journal for such things. He devoted one page to each virtue and recorded every time he went against a virtue. So for the virtue of temperance, the goal was to have 0 dots marked down for the entire week. The other virtues, which were not of priority at the moment, may have acquired a few dots, which indicated a slip-up. But if Franklin got through the week without any dots for the focus virtue, he considered it a mastery. Now here is where my mug comes in. To assist in his third virtue, which was order, Franklin created a scheme of employment for the 24 hours of a natural day, aka an outline for his day. Franklin structured his day to include 7 hours of sleep and 8 hours of work, which in modern time remains a very balanced approach. According to the schedule, Franklin got up at 5 a.m. and broke his workday with a 2-hour lunch. You don't have to quite structure your day like this to be successful, but if you can swing a 2-hour lunch, I say more power to you. And are you hiring? What makes Franklin's day structure quite interesting is how he begins and ends the day with focus on what good he provides the world. He distinctively asks himself, what good shall I do this day? He sets his day with intention upon something other than himself. During his morning routine, he also addresses powerful goodness, which is his way of addressing God. So he makes God a priority every day, which will contribute to his moral understanding. He then makes a schedule for the day and what must be accomplished. Before he goes to work, he also allows time to study on whatever he may choose. This is a time to read, to practice a language or an instrument, or just work through a chosen learning project. And then, of course, eat breakfast. They say it is the most important meal of the day. After the midday, which includes these 2 4-hour work chunks and lunch, the evening time was spent in conversation. Actual conversation. Face-to-face, with the real person. No, the internet was not yet invented. Franklin had supper and spent actual time with friends. And this is a time when he examined his day. This is when he came to the evening question. What good have I done today? Reflecting on what actually happened during the day, to follow up on the intention made in the morning, this allowed Franklin to know what he did right and what he did wrong. That way he could improve upon it. Franklin was a visionary in numerous ways, but first and foremost, he was a man who recognized the necessity for moral living, and he focused his daily attention on what good he could provide the world. We know about all the good he did to help create this American Republic, and why he so rightly earned the title as being the first American. As the new year kicks off, help yourself and the world by mimicking a little of Ben Franklin's journey to perfection. Know that the resolutions you make will become habits, and the habits will lead you on a path to better living. All 13 of Franklin's virtues can be found in this week's article on FreedomProject.com. Let me know what you think of Ben Franklin's daily schedule and his 13 virtues in the comments section. Happy New Year, do some good today, and stay healthy, America. Hey everybody, if you liked that video, make sure to head over to FreedomProject.com, where there'll be plenty of more videos with me and my Argyle.